This is an RFMCE production. Reginald. Dum 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 dum. He won't give me no crack rock. Okay, we're gonna just see. We're gonna just see about that. Ain't no fun when the ready go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is yours truly coming to you live here on location once again in the place that time forgot. Home to some of the most notorious and ruthless, as well as the most brilliant people in the world, and a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Yes, my friends, that is correct. I am here live on location in the BGT, and it does me great pleasure to be your host for this segment, in which we are honoring a fallen soldier, a true American gangster, Mr. Duck Mcconico. Let's see. Well, the year was 1998. The label was No Limit. The song was I Don't Want to Be Here If I Don't Gotta by Silk the Shocker. But anyway, on this particular day, we were young. We was hanging out. You know, the place was full live. And, you know, as most young people, you know, we was into stuff we didn't have no business doing. You know, drugs were sold there. So, you know, a lot of people came, you know, to buy drugs and whatever. Duck Mcconico was one of those people. Duck Mcconico was a BGT great and a legend of his own time. He was one of those people that, although you know the streets, you know, became a casualty to the streets, as a lot of us did. You know, it's kind of hard to come up in the street and not be exposed to everything. You blessed if you come up in an environment where, you know, all that wasn't going on. But then at the same time, it equips me with the experience necessary in order to be effective in this day and time. Because in this day and time, that's a common problem, you know, and it ain't crack ain't even an issue no more, really. You know, it done went beyond it. But anyway, Doug Mcconico, it was a person who, although he had a drug problem, you know, his name still carried weight, you know, and he still, you know, got much respect, you know, in the hood, you know, for being a person who was about business, and if he say he gonna get you, 9 times out of 10, he coming back. The five power. If he tell you he gonna get you,
I'm gonna get you.
It wasn't a retired Black Panther, but whatever he was, it was military. you best believe that. If he tell you he gonna get you,
I'm gonna get you.
The five power with a sawed-off pump or a derby and a doodle green trench coat. But anyway, I think, you know, being older than us, you know, he always felt the need to be a mentor, but you had to determine for yourself what was good advice, because, you know, he'd give lectures on how to smoke crack. You know, you gotta bump it, now run it back, and all of that kind of stuff, and you know, talking about where the line is drawn as far as how far a man should go on crack. You know, like, you know, if you watch another man car, that make him less than a man. You know,
Any man wash another man's car for a crack rock, a sucker beep next. See, y'all don't know how to smoke crack, because, you know, a lot of y'all been smoking crack for 30 years, thinking you've been smoking crack, but you ain't been smoking crack. You've been drinking the crack. Heat run, crack run from your fire. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna show you this one more time. One more time. Now, I'm not gonna keep doing this. You gotta bump it, run it back, bump it. You know, and tell that man, bring me a crack rock. Hey, I got to go. Tell him I got to go. Tell him hurry up, bring me a crack rock. I'm gone. When you would hear the popping of the trench coat, which would be when he made his, wherever he made his ex. If he tell you he gonna get you, I'm gonna get you.
with a doo-doo green trench coat on and a pump, a sawed-off pump, and a pow. But you hear a lot of people say, did you hear that train?" And you know, a person that ain't high, you know, be like, "What train?" But you know, whenever Doug Mcconico got hit one, he wouldn't hear no trains. He would just be headed for the hills with a look of suspense in his eyes. I mean, it's a look that'll make you want to follow behind him. He knows something we don't know. But and he'll just be headed up the hill with that look of suspense, like he was one of them three army men that was trying to hold the American flag up on that famous picture that everybody familiar with. But he was on his way storming the bridge at Normandy. But anyway, with that squinty eye, like a sea captain, and you know, with the captain hat. But anyway, and so with smoke coming out of his nose like a drain. That's the point I was trying to get to. But so on this particular day, we was hanging out, and Duck was working security for the back door, and I never understand, you know, to this day why my partner chose to give him a gun. But you know, I guess to make him feel like security, a real security officer back there. But it's finna be some security, all right. But you better make sure everything's secure. But I'm a person that, you know, I pay attention to things that other people might not pay attention to. But I felt the need to pay attention to somebody on crack with a gun saying, "Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun," over and over again. And so I'm just putting the pieces together here, and I'm like, is anybody else paying attention? You know, because he's saying something about a rabbit with a gun. He got a gun, and it ain't no fun when he got it. And he been asking my partner for some crack, and he won't give him none. So, I mean, you do the math. Something out. But anyway, so I told my partner, I said, "I don't think you need it." "Oh man, forget that, man. Okay." And now I'm finna exit. You're gonna hear the popping of the tail of my jacket. Anyway, but stage left. But anyway, something finna happen. But all you can do when people won't listen, all you can do is sit back and wait on it. I'm gonna tell y'all one time, the house on fire. All right. Y'all. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm crazy. But anyway, no, I wouldn't do that. I evacuate right now. But so lo and behold, I knew that whatever it was, it was brewing, and it wasn't gonna be long before it boiled over. You know, because you got a crackhead asking for crack, not getting any with a firearm, but and nowhere is it. But anyway, so sure enough, he just kept saying, "It ain't no fun when the rabbit got to going. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got to going. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got to going. They're going." But anyway, you gotta make sure you pronounce that right. You said gun, we're not going gun. We're not gonna know what you're talking about. You gotta say going. But all right. So next thing we knew, boy, he was lay it down. But anyway,
Hey, boy. Give me a crack rock. He won't give me no crack rock. Okay, we're gonna just see. We're gonna just see about that. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got to go.
and so you know, as always, I'm the first one to get drawn down on, and I just happened to go to the back door, Duck coming over the gate with the gun, and he waving everybody to get on back. "Oh, y'all get on back."
Y'all get on back up in now. Get on back up in now. What that over at?
I'm the first. Come on, I know the routine. I know the drill. Let me go. You know, don't steal my $100 check. But be careful with Johnny. He'll love. What that over at? What that over at? And I'm talking about all I know. All I know is when he went in there, where my partner was. When he went in there, We heard some rumbling, some bumping around. And before we knew anything, my partner, he shot out of the house so fast that he was looking back over across. By the time we come out on the porch, he was looking out the window at us from across the street next to the lady. The lady, I wanted to even knock, but anyway, I'm like, pew, let me hide up under your skirt. Don't move. But anyway, yeah, he cleared the house out that day. He put everybody on the floor. Nobody was hurt, but he got away with it though. But anyway, no, make a long story short, yeah, so man, that's how that went down. But I was like, well, I said, well, my partner, he became I'm talking about a bystander. He went from being on the scene of the crime to being a bystander in like 3 seconds. And I thought it was amazing, but but yeah, I don't want to be here if I don't gotta. It's so close to snorting powder. But anyway, I don't listen to that stuff like that. Anything that promote drugs and violence. I used to be heavy off into gangster rap, but uh, you know, you don't want to you don't want to pattern your life after somebody who making money off of a lifestyle they used to live. And you is trying to live a lifestyle that they ain't even living. They just barely escaped with their life, and they ain't tell you all the niggas they didn't make it. But anyway, there you have it. The Legend of Duck Mcconico. And the very last time I saw Duck alive, I passed by him in my car and didn't know who he was. And I'm like, that dude with green trench coat and sawed off punk. Oh, it could only be one person. But and I said, hey Duck. I said, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. They were like, that's not right. Doug Mcconico had a squinty eye, like an old sea captain. He also wore a captain's hat. Legend tells it, and suspicions were that he may have possibly been the original Captain D.
I ain't Captain D, but I do make a damn good fish sandwich. And I work at Captain D. A lot of people make that mistake, but for some reason, every time somebody tell me they know somebody look like me, when I see them, they be ugly. But anyway, I'm trying to show the white girl how to fry the fish. Baby, you got that wrong. Let me show you how to do it. You got to bump it. Now run it back. Don't move.
Like I said, this is not to degrade or glorify addiction. It's to bring something to our attention, to inform us, to educate us, and to recognize some people that, in spite of addiction, they were extraordinary. And addiction don't take away from these people being unique, being genuine, and worthy of recognition. Because it ain't another person like them in the world. I try to keep my material clean, which is in this day and time it can be challenging, but I don't compromise because I'm respectful of a young audience, underage children, and I'm not trying to promote anything that's going corrupt the world any further than it's already. If anything, I want to point them in the right direction, which is Jesus Christ. Hello, somebody. And I'm trying to tell you who he is.